America is a fortunate country. But this fortune does not stem merely from military power or technological superiority. Its real advantage lies in the financial system it has built and the geography that sustains that system. To its north and south, there are no powerful states capable of posing a serious threat. To its east and west lie vast oceans. Otto von Bismarck's observation of this reality was not simply a geographic remark, but also an economic and financial insight. Because a country without border security concerns does not have to allocate its resources to defense. It can instead devote them to money, systems, and global dominance. This is exactly what the United States has done. It has established world leadership, not primarily through tanks but through the dollar. The phrase written on the US dollar, Novus Ordo Seclorum, meaning New World Order, is not a slogan, but a declaration of a dollar-centered global financial architecture. For America, true power lies in controlling where money flows from and where it goes. The coup in Bolivia in 2020 made this reality unmistakably clear. When a Twitter user asked whether the coup was carried out for the people or for lithium, Elon Musk's response, "We will coup whoever we want," even though later deleted, was not forgotten. Because in the modern world, what oil was yesterday, lithium is tomorrow. Electric vehicles, battery technologies, space programs, and digital infrastructure all depend on lithium. Companies such as Tesla, SpaceX, and Starlink rely on a steady and inexpensive supply of it to sustain growth. Bolivia holds one of the largest lithium reserves on the planet. After the coup, the installation of a pro-American government, changes in lithium policies, and the simultaneous surge in Tesla's stock price were not coincidences. This was not geopolitics shaping finance, it was finance directing geopolitics. For the United States, Bolivia is not merely a country. It is a raw material reservoir, and Bolivia lies in the Western Hemisphere, which has been under American economic influence since 1823. The Monroe Doctrine, originally designed to exclude European colonial powers, now operates not militarily, but financially. Today, the United States is effectively saying this: no, one can access resources, energy, or capital in this region without American approval. This is why the presence of Russia and China in Venezuela is perceived as a threat, not primarily political, but financial, because energy means dollars. Any energy system operating outside the dollar framework represents a systemic risk to American dominance. The revival of the Monroe Doctrine during the Trump era was therefore not ideological, but monetary. When the US, it does not want colonizers in the Western Hemisphere, what it really means is that it does not want any dollar-independent power there. The issue of Greenland must be understood through the same lens. Greenland is not merely an island, it is a future commodities vault. As the ice melts, oil, uranium, and rare earth elements become accessible. At the same time, new trade routes emerge, shortening the distance between Asia and North America. Shorter routes mean lower costs, faster trade, and higher profits. China recognized this early and sought to invest in Greenland, but the United States intervened and blocked these initiatives. Because in global finance, one rule is absolute. Whoever controls trade routes controls the flow of money. Trump's proposal to purchase Greenland was neither emotional nor symbolic. It was balance sheet logic. Figures such as $100 million per person were discussed, but for the United States, this would not be an expense. It would be a long-term investment, generating continuous cash flow. Greenland's population remains reluctant, largely because the Danish welfare model offers advantages over the American system, particularly in healthcare and social security. However, in international finance, it is not public preference that determines outcomes, but power structures. Despite Denmark's strong rhetoric, no country truly wishes to confront the United States economically. Should America gain control over Greenland, it would become the undisputed financial authority of the Western Hemisphere. This would grant it greater freedom of action, from African mineral resources to Middle Eastern energy reserves, from Asian manufacturing hubs to global trade corridors. In conclusion, America's greatest ally is neither NATO nor Israel, nor even its military might. America's greatest ally is the financial system it has constructed around the dollar and continuously feeds with resources. This system operates quietly, but its impact runs far deeper than war.